I even ate a worm, I think, at Granny house.
Zach, Justin, what we on, man?
This shit real, y'all. Smash the whole session, nigga, no doubt. I smashed her, she claimed she was pregnant. Baby girl, quit lying, we stop texting. Don't argue me about none of my exes. All of them hoes.
Hey man, say man on Buck Baby TV, man. First of all, you might have to come shop BCF for y'all ain't
BCF, bad taste in family. Everybody got caught that. For sure, caught that. Everybody got a bad taste in family somewhere.
Somewhere. You feel me? Next topic, man. We're gonna get into it, man. You know, I got questions for my big dog right here. If you wanna go over it, what did you go to prison for?
Do I wanna go over it?
Yeah. If you wanna tell people. You don't got to.
Well, I just went to prison for loyalty, dedication, love. That's what I went to prison for. You know what I mean? Of course, drugs was involved. You know what I mean? I went to prison for that too. You know what I mean? But we ain't gonna go in depth about none of that.
You speak on that.
Everything's great. We standing on business over here.
For sure. All right. So next question. What did you learn behind the walls?
The first thing I learned behind the wall is you see and you don't see. Because you might see something that you totally don't agree with. But it ain't none of your business. You got to mind your business, worry about you and yours. Growing up in the family that I grew up in, we ain't really used to have to worry about you and yours. It was ours. But going behind the wall, it was a big transition for me, for how we was raised. So, minding my business and worried about just myself, which is selfish. The way, totally, that was exactly what it is, being selfish. So we don't want to be a part of that. But at the same time, I had to participate in a lot of things that I didn't want to participate in. I had to do a lot of things that I didn't want to do due to other people's decisions. Because other people make decisions that you would never don't put you in a situation. But you got to learn how to think for yourself as well as other people. You got to think for the next man, especially you like that, because a lot of people don't know what's going on with you. So they'll try you all kind of ways and you'll be in a situation that you don't even know you're in. So you got to think for them like, bro, man, just go ahead and let that go, because it ain't going to go right for now one of us. You feel me? So I learned, that's two of the things that I learned in prison.
All right, so next question. So someone first time going to prison, what is the do's and don'ts to do in prison?
The don't definitely would be talking, running your mouth.
I'm trying to tell you, I didn't.
You ain't got no business talking about what you know about somebody or what you seen, what somebody accomplished or what somebody else has got or nothing. You don't talk about none of that. You leave that where it's at. As long as you know. And I done got in good position just by people knowing that I know things or I seen things and didn't say nothing, and this just come drop off, boy, you solid, boy. This for you. Send that to your mama, because I know you love your mama. Everybody know I love mama now. Everywhere I go, they know I love mama.
Let's go.
What happened? Oh, everybody know that, you know what I mean? So that's definitely it right there. You feel me? So don't run your mouth. What the cops tell you and what the thing is,
So,
you got a right to remain silent. You got a right to do that. So let it go. You see it, that ain't none of your business, keep going. Main thing, that's the number one though.
Yeah. So the dudes is just try to stay out the way, stand on your own, and don't be a gangbang or nothing like that. or is it or
Well, it
should
depends.
somebody be with somebody in prison?
It depends on how you came. If you wasn't banging before you came, don't start banging when you get there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you was like this before you got there, be that same person. Be who you are. Don't try to be nothing that you know you ain't. Cause it's gonna come to the light, and the pressure is on. You by yourself. You ain't got them day ones that you used to have that you know for sure who gonna be with you when it's time to do this or when it's time to do that. So you gotta make a decision for you and for your family. You wanna see your people again? Do you want your people to see you again? That's how I go. Decision making is a bit different than prison. Decisions.
All right, my next question. What's the craziest thing you seen in prison?
Oh man. The craziest thing I seen in prison.
You. Shit. All right, man. We back. We back here again, man. You know, I'm gonna give a brief summary of what he just talked about since we had technical difficulties. So basically, he said the craziest thing he saw was a Muslim doing who know God what. On that, yeah. Then next thing he said he seen a younger guy beat up an officer just for disrespect to his mama, knowing he lost his mama. Beat the Mortal Kombat out of him. Is that right? Next thing we're gonna talk about the altercations he's had. And next thing we're gonna talk about is the altercations that he had. Oh, you can go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Yeah, one of the altercations that I had that was avoidable, I just took it upon myself. Like I was saying, like, where you from, it means a lot, and it stands out on whatever prison you at. So, wherever you from, if you got a lot of people who gonna stand on business, then everybody gonna respect that. But if you got majority that don't stand on business, and some of them ain't gonna stand on business, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I mean? Cause people gonna pull up on the people who ain't gonna stand on business. And they know they ain't gonna stand on business. And your city is gonna have to go ahead and sacrifice for this guy, or they gonna toss him to the wolves one. You feel me? But just being a good-hearted person, you don't want to see now when these people from the city go down, because that's gonna stand out to the yard too. First they watched us, we pound that nigga out. They watched us pound him out, even though he was a punk. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was a snitch, they watched us pound him out. You know what I mean? So we really want this such and such, so we gonna pound him out. You know what I mean? That's how I go. You feel me? So one of my little partners, he stood on business. He shot the round with the man pounded him out though. He got pounded out. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one with respect. But I have respect to him. I ain't know that he been on the whole. We've been in the same dorm, but you know we got different sides, A, B side or whatever. You know what I mean? So it was when he come on our side. We used to play cards a lot, gamble a lot. He all swole up, knotted up. We didn't even know what happened last night because we can't see them till the next morning. So the next day we over there playing, oh man, what happened to you, man? Oh, I shot the fade with the nigga, man. Then he got off. How many times you shot a fade with him? Cause it looked like you got pounds. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's going on? It looked like you got jumped or something. Like, nah, it was just, he just beat me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I said, That nigga had a little size on him though. You know what I'm saying? He had a little built to him, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like Jay, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I was like, I just want to see this nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the nigga who got piled out, the nigga who piled him out, my size. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I want to see this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga been from Charles, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, let me pull up on the nigga and see what's going on. So the next day, we pull up, we going to eat lunch or whatever. We going to the cafeteria. He like, oh yeah, there go brother right there. This little nigga pound you out like that? So I was like, man, this is crazy, you know what I mean? He's like, yeah, man, he got off, man, I mean, it's over with, you know what I mean? So I was like, what happened? He's like, man, we ain't gonna talk about this. I want to know what happened, you know what I'm saying? Because I really want to get involved, but you ain't telling me what happened. So I pull up on old boy, I like, man, listen. I said, I heard you and my homeboy had a little altercation or whatever, man. What happened? He said, oh, we shot the round. He disrespect. We shot the round. I pound him out, but you come over here like you a pow. I hit him dead in the mouth. Because like he said, if you coming over here like you want to shoot the round, right. You know what I mean? Before you even do all that, I already see what you did to him. I'm finna pound you out. You ain't about to do none of that to me. So I went ahead, something that could have been avoided. You know what I mean? Because basically I ain't had no business even going over there. Right. You know what I'm saying? After the business, he shot around with my people. Yeah. He won the round, you know what I mean? Yeah. But the way he came off on me, I just definitely wasn't going to let him pound me out. So, you know, I just did what I do, you feel me? You know what I mean? You ain't about to call me out or say, why, or we can go on here. No, we going to do this right here. You know what I mean? That was them Trenton days, though, man. There's a lot of gang banging over there now. You know what I mean? I ain't one of those. You feel me?
Oh, my friend, I didn't cut you off. So what made you change your life?
Well, it was really the grandmother of my child's mother. Before I went to prison, she couldn't stand me at all. I couldn't even come in her house. It was a whole nother, she didn't want me a part of her granddaughter's life at all due to the life that I was living at that time. So when I did my first bid, the 1085, and I came home, and my child, mother come over and say, man, my grandma want to talk to me. Who? Your grandma want to talk to me? She want me at her house, she gonna cook and all that? Ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way she want to talk to me. She like, nah, she want to talk to you. So I went over there, she cooked or whatever, you know what I mean? Everything what I wanted, she cooked. So we went over there and she had told me about the transition that she had seen with the mother of my child since I had been gone. And she had wanted to speak to me about the whole situation, how she was so much better. Even though I was doing what I was doing, she was a whole lot better. She still stood on business. But I left, you know, people that was in relationships that had been tied down when they was younger, now they free, man doing 1085 or whatever. She seen how it affected the granddaughter, and she just started experimenting, trying different things, trying to find somebody basically similar to me or like me or, you know, in that area or whatever, however it go for a young woman in them stages. So when she told me, she like, baby, I know me and you ain't get along in the past. But you know, you in my house, I done cook for you and everything. I never did that. You know what I mean? But
bro, you watching porn?
I just
no, that's a joke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I just
sorry, it's gonna pick up on this why I asked y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You good?
So
my fault. I'm sorry. We might have to cut this out.
Nah, we straight. But listen though, when she told me, yeah, since she's been gone, I see the transition or whatever. And I just want to let you know that far as I done seen, which is her, at that time, which was 10 years ago, that I was the best man that was presentable in her granddaughter's life that she had done seen at that time now. You know what I mean? Now she got somebody better that's cool. everything respectful about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No shade, no none of that. I don't do none of that now. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But when I got locked back up, which was the same year, 13, she was one of the first one outside my mother. She was one of the first person that like, look, if you need me, this my number, you call me, whatever you need, you call me. And she sent the granddaughter up there, woo, and she was telling, oh man, my grandma out there in the parking lot, she the one brought me up here, she told me to tell you this and this and this and the third. Cause she didn't want to come in there, you know, she was a little older, you know what I mean? But she gave me numbers and said, make sure that I call her. So I called her. And when I called her, she told me about God. I never was really, we grew up in the church now, you know what I mean? But as far as like really dedicating myself to God, it was, I hadn't got to that point yet, you know what I mean? Because I was living out the way I was living. I was influenced by other different things. You know what I mean? I had different people that I had done seen that was claiming to be this, but they actually showed and proved something different. So that showed and proved to me that God ain't real. That's how I looked at it then. You feel me? Because I was looking at the actions of the people. Not really, not God stood on business. God is who he is, you know what I mean? So when she told me that I can have her at any point in my life, the deepest point in my life, the lowest point in my life, for whatever I needed her to for, or whatever I needed her to do, that helped me. That, okay, God got to be real with this, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to listen to it because it's coming from a person that hated me the most. You know what I mean? So I started listening to the things that she was telling me, and she was just trying to lead me to who I believe in now, God and Jesus. You feel me? So that was a big transformation for me. You feel me? It was.
Yes, sir. All right, let me check my.